What's up, guys, and welcome back, or if you're new, welcome to the channel. So today we're gonna be jumping right back in to the faction quest line involving the Crimson Fleets and the United Colonies, or the Vanguard. You know, in the previous episode we went over to the Galbank archives and we got that information about, you know, the ship that was containing the, you know, the legacy loot, the Crick's legacy. So we know, we have a general idea of where the ship went down, but we're gonna head on over to the key in today's episode and kind of talk to Delgado and a few other people and try and figure out how we can go about, you know, retrieving it. So in today's episode we go to quite a few places, we talk to quite a few people. It's pretty interesting. I had a lot of fun with this one. I just gotta say that, you know, Bethesda did such a great job with the, you know, the dialogue, the voice acting. It's so well done. You know, each faction feels completely different. You know, the characters feel, you know, I don't know, there's just something to them. It just feels, it feels right. It feels like a really good, like, hardcore RPG experience. I'm having a blast, and I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I know most of you guys, if you're playing it, are already on like New Game Plus and shit, but not me. I'm kind of taking my time with it, kind of, you know, trying to soak it all in. That's kind of like, I like to play games like that. I don't like to speed rush through stuff, but you know, with that being said, I'm gonna stop talking, sit back, relax, and let's get this thing started. Alright, so we made it over to the key. We just went over and talked to Lieutenant Toft over at the UC Vigilance and kind of gave her some evidence on that Galbank, the Galbank information. And now we're gonna head on over to the key, and we're going to begin the quest, breaking the bank. So we're gonna talk to, you know, the hierarchy of the Crimson Fleet. And see if we can recover this, this legacy, which I can't wait for. It's, I gotta say, this whole faction, you know, quest line is pretty damn cool. So we're gonna go over here and speak to Delgado. I believe we can go, yeah, so we can go up the stairs right here.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. Guy's got a real attitude problem.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, Neva, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
EM-class gas giant.
Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up your pencil. There's gonna be a test on this later. EM class means the planet is giving off a ridiculously high amount of electromagnetic radiation. We're talking off the charts here. Fly your ship anywhere near one of these death traps, and you'll blow every single circuit on your ship. You'd be dead in space. Get it? I just said the place is EM class. But hey, if you want to commit suicide, please, go ahead and jump there. Don't let me stop you.
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Creeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
Maybe the data's wrong.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neighbor, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
I feel like the voice actor for the chick is is T-Bug in Cyberpunk. I could be wrong on that, but it sounds quite familiar.
We do or we die. That's the way Crix did things. And that is the way we should have been doing it for years. It's as simple as that.
I promise. You gonna write that in your diary, little girl?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over
Damn,
with.
bro.
Follow me.
Alright, so we gotta follow her. Miss Neva Mora. Yeah, we got our swashbuckler outfit on. You know, fully. Oh shit. You know, we're fully integrating ourselves into the Crimson Fleet. Give the ESOR to Neva. Should we give it to her?
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed?
Shiza, bro.
Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call. But that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
All right, so we gave her the award and we got 3,000 credits. I'm sure if we kept it, we would probably make a lot more money. But it is what it is. You know, if I was going for more, if I was like in the Crimson Fleet, I would probably just keep the shit so we can have the money. But
Rook.
it's no big deal. All right, so we're gonna head on over to the UC Vigilance. Good job, bro. I'm surprised no one's shooting us considering we're in a damn Crimson Fleet outfit.
Hey.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume?
Some of the Siren of the Stars passengers should be arrested.
Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. You've taken care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. The Bannock system was the site of a significant battle during the Narian War. I had to do a research paper on the subject at the Academy. It sounds like you admire that lunatic. Call it whatever you like. It doesn't change the fact that Delgado is still a murderer. Your best buddy has killed every single one of our previous informants.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal.
Are you concerned that I'm helping them get closer to Crick's legacy? Can't you just fly someone out there and trace it yourselves? They think something called the comm spike will solve that problem.
Of course I am. We don't really have a choice in the matter. There are no shortcuts. The route you're taking to secure Crix's legacy for the Crimson Fleet is the only one at our disposal. If you suddenly change your behavior, they'll know something's wrong. I realize it's difficult, but I urge you to stay the course for now. In the meantime, we'll formulate a plan to ensure the Crimson Fleet doesn't get their hands on that money. They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4.
Are you any closer to convincing the Council to attack the Crimson Fleet? Aren't we going to warn the UC Navy about my attempt to grab the comm spike? I'll report back.
My superiors are stubborn. They aren't going to authorize an attack on the key based on my flights of fancy, I've been told. We need more evidence that all the Crimson Fleet's plans will result in them actually getting their hands on this fabled cache of credits. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Crix's legacy first.
So we got a nice little XP boost. So we're gonna meet.
Say your mission on the Siren was a success. I'm sure the commander is pleased.
Oh hell yeah, he is.
Coffee last night. I need to swap shifts.
It sucks, bro. Alright, so we're gonna meet Neva on meet Neva and Jasmine on the key. So we gotta go back to the damn key. Alright, we're back at the key. We're gonna dock up, head on in, and talk to Neva and Jasmine. And kind of proceed with this whole Operation Locate the Legacy. But honestly, I really do need to upgrade my ship. I know I keep saying that in every damn video, but I never end up doing it. And we're sitting on a decent amount of money as well. You know, I got 170,000 credits. So, you know, we're pretty
any ship upgrades. Nothing worse than a pirate ship.
we're pretty well off. So we can build out a really nice ship. I was kind of hoping to wait and get the starship design skill unlocked before I really delved into like a full-on customization. But we definitely got to do something.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements.
All right, so we're gonna speak to Neva.
All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
Premium smuggling routes. Should I expect any trouble?
I sure hope so. Because she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
If it's in the prototype phase, how do we even know that it's going to work?
We paid good money for the information, so I'm sure it works. And if it doesn't, a certain source at Mast is going to have to deal with a very pissed off Neva. And that would be the end of that. You just bring the tech here, I'll do the rest.
Oh, and one more thing. SY920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it.
How will Juan get me inside the station?
She's got the clout to get you in the front door. They're gonna think you're part of a regular supply delivery. Beyond that, you and Juan are gonna have to put your heads together and come up with a plan.
So you don't care if I shoot my way through the place?
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Oh, okay. You'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay.
Alright, so we're gonna meet Juan in New Atlantis.
I'm gonna leave that up to you, Rook. If you get into deep trouble, and you think bringing her into the fold is gonna make the difference, tell her whatever you want. At some point, Delgado's gonna be promising everyone their cut of Crix's legacy. If we want him to stick with the fleet, it's inevitable. But until the money's within reach, the less people that know, the better. The Crimson Fleet made contact with her about a year ago. We were searching for a smuggling connection in UC space, and her name kept popping up repeatedly, so I decided to put her to the test. Not only did she pass, but the results were off the charts. Made us both a ton of credits. That was good enough for me. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank account humming, she can keep all the secrets she wants. Good luck.
All right, so we're gonna head on over to New Atlantis and talk to Juan. She's gonna help us get into the station. All right, so she's up here
I don't care that we're
in the restaurant.
Go for it.
Always nice to see a fresh face.
So we gotta try and get upstairs. So that requires a key. Well, how the fuck do we get?
Everyone's welcome, so let's keep your hands to yourself. Here, Geppetto has started making real robots.
Huh.
Hey,
My gosh, man.
the robot learns to
So I gotta take the stairs right here. I'm like, where do I go, man?
I think I would sell my truck.
All right, so here she is.
I take it your neighbor's new recruit? Ah, you must not be used to pirates being so cordial. But in the heart of New Atlantis, we have to do our best to keep up appearances. I can't afford to be as rough as some of our cohorts. It's bad for business. Careful, the walls have ears. SY-920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions.
I too have conditions. My assistant will provide you with the list.
Huh. Neva warned me you were difficult. Clearly I didn't understand what she meant, but...
Just mess around a little bit.
If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
How loyal are you to the fleet?
Good. Then we have a deal. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan.
The Jade
Make sure you're prepared
Swan.
for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please.
I'd like to know who I'm working with. Can you tell me about yourself?
I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you.
You're right. I want to know you so I can use this information against you.
Exactly. You make yourself vulnerable. You become prey. Emotionally, physically, doesn't matter. Delgado may think otherwise, but I found in this business, fortune favors the cautious, not the bold. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix the scars.
How often do you dock at the station? How much do you know about the job?
enough to be on a first-name basis with the Marines working the comms. It also helps they want us to dock. A cargo ship means supplies, special requests, slates from home. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's best friend.
So, you know, she's got it in pretty good with the station.
Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY-920, get you out if I can. That being said, I can be a better guide if I know what it is we're after. So, it's up to you.
Fuck, man. Should we tell her? I don't know if we should tell her, guys. Screw it.
Interesting. When we get to the station, I'll see if I can pull any information on its whereabouts. Hopefully that'll make for a smoother trip. Less than you. And even if I did, I'm a smuggler, not a scientist. But if Delgado's after it, then I have a feeling there's a pile of credits waiting at the end of this job. So we better do it right. We'll talk more on the ship.
Alright, so we're gonna have to go over to her ship, the Jade Swan. But before we do that, I'm gonna jump over to this little shop area.
Personally, you ask me, the real...
Talk to Antonio.
I got all day.
Bianchi. Shoddy. The hell is that, bro? Let me see. I mean, I got some pretty decent weapons. I mean, this is such a great gun right here. I actually got this early on in my playthrough. Doing a side quest. I mean, I got some pretty decent guns.
Hey, take it easy.
But it's kind of cool to see more things popping up. You know, I hadn't seen a few of those weapons before. But I think once we kind of like max out our, you know, our ranking in the Vanguard, you know, we should get some pretty decent stuff. Alright, so we made it on board her ship. It's actually pretty sick.
Okay. Hello.
I'm trying to remember what ship manufacturer this is. I mean, this ship is massive, bro. Just kind of like getting lost in the it's so damn cool. Wow, bro, this cockpit is so damn nice. Is this the Stroud ship manufacturer?
Hello.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
We'll go with the
That will serve you
introvert.
well here. Some people mistake silence for weakness or, at worst, compliance. But to me, it's the loud ones who leave themselves vulnerable. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
Now,
All right,
let's get this
then get
thing
comfortable.
started, man.
We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grav drive.
So damn cool. All right, so we gotta go downstairs. Well, never mind, we don't.
We'll graph jump SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain,
It's such a sick ship, I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving the interior. I was like, what the hell? I thought we had to go like to sleep or some shit.
Military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
Actually, let me equip my weapons. Can I not do that? Okay.
C-7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock at docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're done.
There she is.
Yes?
Alright, so we're gonna go back up and speak to Juan.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance door downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
Damn, lady.
Provided you haven't sounded the alarm, then yeah, like I said, if you can find an intercom, I'll keep a channel open. This is a star station, so there are plenty of ventilation ducts you can slither into. As far as tactics go, it's an oldie, but goodie. I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Alright, so we gotta.
Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom.
So we gotta
Talk
try
more
and.
then.
Yes?
We gotta try and do this a little bit, with stealth. A little bit with, finesse. Not going in there all guns blazing, just shooting the place up. So we gotta go try and find a uniform. Excuse you, lady. Damn. Gain access to the barracks to find a uniform.
Hello, Captain.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks. We need a lot of cargo to keep a station this size running.
All right, so we're gonna try and find the vents.
Hold up. This area is for SY-920 military only. Rules are rules. Can't let you in unless you're military.
All right, so I don't know if we should persuade it. Screw it, we're in it now.
Well, if you're quick about it, I suppose no one will notice. Commander Natara would notice, and then she'd have my head. Yeah, I get that this place can be a maze. That doesn't sound like Commander Natara. She's the type to add more checkpoints, not remove them. Sorry, no uniform, no entry.
Well, damn it, guys. We screwed that up. So we're gonna try and... we speak to Juan? Oh, right here.
This is Captain Juan Daiyu. And you found the intercom. That's a start. If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint. Try eavesdropping on a few soldiers. Maybe one of them will mention a key. I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go up the vents and to the barracks. You should find a uniform there. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators. We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
Of course, bro, it's locked. Gain access. So we're kind of screwed here, right?
Probably downstairs searching. Now, where did I put that darn thing?
We can talk to this guy.
Oh, well, this is embarrassing. I seem to have lost my key to the maintenance room again.
When I ask for a new one, have you checked your pockets? Where haven't you looked?
I've covered pretty much every inch of this place, except for the forklift. But that one guard, the one I owe credits to, is parked right there, so I'd rather not go there.
All right, so we're gonna go over and try and retrieve this damn key.
Word is Commander Woods might be coming back. Maybe that'll put an end to all these checkpoints. Something I can help you with?
There's a hauler over there who wants to talk to you.
Elijah? Probably lost the hair on the back of his head. I'll go see what it's about.
All right, bro, you just, yeah, he needs your help right there. All right, so we got the key. So we gotta find a uniform. I mean, these vents are massive.
How's the patrol? Back holding up okay?
Alright, so we need to equip the uniform. Then we gotta go and enter the command bay. But this is locked. So we're gonna have to go back through the hallway, unfortunately. Well, I say unfortunately, but it's like a damn maze. All right, so there's the door. That's the guy we talked to.
State your business. Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead.
He didn't even like ask us for our name or anything, or well, so far so good. Knock on wood. Find an intercom to speak to Juan.
This is Captain Juan Dayu. Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. I've hacked into the database, and it seems information on the comm spike is in the archives. There's a checkpoint you'll have to pass, which requires a clearance code.
I don't need access if I use the vents and station architecture. Yeah, but if we can't unlock a certain fucking vent, then we can't get into...
I don't like deliberately drawing attention to yourself, but a disguise is never a bad idea. The uniform won't be enough though. You'll need to find a computer with the code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going down for now. We'll talk again once you've located the comm spike.
Alright, so we're gonna obtain a clearance code.
Well, you better hurry. You know what they say, Marine. If you're 15 minutes early, you're still 10 minutes late.
My dad used to say that shit all the time. Alright, so we're gonna try and lock this. Unlock this, not lock it. For checkpoint access, please retrieve a clearance code based on your last name and rank. Hopefully I don't need to remember that specifically, but... Alright, so that's a master lock. What's up, guys? There's nobody at the front desk.
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. Sorry, Ensign, code doesn't match.
The hell? My guy, bro, what the fuck?
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. You're clear, Ensign Zaremi.
Alright, so we got in.
Commander Natara, test flights for the latest prototypes are ready to go.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant. Inform them they are clear to launch.
Alright, so we're gonna do the comm spike, status active, project leader Dr. Gabriel Vogel, lab assignment, engineering bay 4, lab number 4. Project lead is Dr. Gabriel Vogel. All inquiries regarding the comm spike should be routed through him. All other matters should be directed to Commander Natara or the highest ranking officer on station. Alright, so we upgraded our clearance level. The goal of Project UCE-86 is to create a highly sensitive receiver capable of picking up communication signals and decrypting them on the spot. Signal range would be a star system wide and a minimum of 50 AU. Receiver would be strong, yada yada yada. Alright, so we gotta go to engineering bay number 4. So it's just a closet.
How are the tests for the comms spike going?
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
There's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about the potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation.
All right, so we're making decent progress. You know, we haven't alerted anybody yet. We gotta find an intercom. And Sector 1.
Dai Yu here. Goggles almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly. You are, and I've delivered you just as Gado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that. I like the confidence. Either way, you're going to get your chance to prove it.
Alright, so this lady just fucked us over.
If you manage to get the comm spike and make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Alright, so this lady just said, fuck it, I'm leaving. Gonna leave our ass here at the damn station. I think we gotta go downstairs. But this place is massive, man.
I've heard the team is looking for more test pilots.
Yes, if you have experience flying.
So here's Dr. Vogel.
Intercepting transponder data in the Harvard system might be promising. According to autocorrelation models, results in risk increased by a magnitude of 2. But we won't tell Commander Natar. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign?
What sign, bro? I didn't see shit.
The sign outside that says no visitors. Wait, did they not put that up? I requested it ages ago, but not surprising. Ever since Commander Natara took over, the priorities have changed. Oh yes, I've been studying decryption of all types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first crab jump. Signal protocol, quantum ratchet symmetry, interleaving data extrapolation. You name it, I've lectured on it. I've probably forgotten half of it, but I definitely knew it once. Don't you mean access to the ship? Because the comm spike isn't a device, it's a module. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology.
All right, so that's actually pretty damn cool.
Well, yes. In the same way the Almagest is a book on constellations and a supernova is an explosion in space. The greatest scientific minds the UC has to offer did not congregate to this station to build just a module. The brightest engineers in the settled systems did not get transferred to this station to build just a module. Its potential. Huh. We are far beyond potential. This is the biggest advancement in decryption tech since the Ondo-Patarak inference theorem. Everything beyond this point is purely extra credit. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure.
I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yes, you could, but why would you want to kill birds? Seems needlessly cruel, don't you think? However, that might make you the ideal candidate to be one of our test pilots. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to Mast.
Why does he sound like Bane? From The Dark Knight Rises. I'm one of those new test pilots. If things go wrong, I can handle space pretty well.
You do seem to have increased resistance to hypoxia. I can tell by your breathing patterns and your cavalier attitude. We need to get you on the next test flight immediately. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
All right, so we have 2 optional things. We gotta find a pilot uniform. It should be right here. What's up, bro? Alright, so we're gonna put that on. Where the hell it is? Oh, it's a suit. Never mind. That's actually pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Then we need to find a route to bypass the checkpoint.
Pilot.
We're gonna go through these massive air vents. There we go, guys. We're almost there. We're about to get out of here. Smooth sailing. Did that like a professional. We got a cool little suit out of it.
You are not cleared for takeoff. What's going on over there?
Unauthorized launch from engineering. All ships, secure the prototype.
All arms online.
All right, so we're gonna have to jump. Let's go, baby. Speak to one at the last Nova.
Well, welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Your previous ship's being brought back to the dock.
What'd you say?
Take care of that ship for you.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Yeah.
You see SysDef as a joke. They haven't caught us yet.
Hey, you have no idea, bro. About to take y'all all fucking down. You know what's crazy to me is I still haven't gone to Neon yet. And I know for a lot of people,
Frog is fine if you like cheap moonshine.
for a lot of people, that's their favorite city in the entire game.
So there I am. You see some.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
The fattest leech I've ever seen. Worm nearly got me to.
Surprise? Neva talks tough, and frankly, she is tough. But she's not a machine.
I mean, honestly, we couldn't have done it without her. She did kind of help us out a little bit.
I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. Yeah, and I had to feign my surprise to make sure I didn't rat you out. But thanks for trusting me with that info all the same. Us rooks have to stick together. Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself. Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Alright, so we're gonna go talk to Delgado.
If you got any spare credits, you just need to unload some junk. Head to the depot.
Normally, pirates don't need to brag.
Continue this mission. Hopefully, you know, we can actually go and you know, try and locate this legacy.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the ComSpike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Where's my ship?
Don't worry your pretty little head about your damn ship. We had it brought back here safe and sound. Now pay attention. Dale went out of his way to tell you how impressed he was. You just gonna leave him hanging like that? Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. ComSpike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right, that leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
I'm sticking my neck out there based on a guess.
It's the giant shroud that covers the entire city. Big ugly thing that Generdyne uses to absorb lightning strikes. When you arrive in Neon, I'm sure your contact will fill you in with all the boring details.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash. No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
All right, so we gotta proceed to the UC Vigilance. And we're gonna report to Commander Ikandi. Continue this quest.
We'll have the whole settled systems.
I just gotta say, I'm loving it so far. It's so damn cool. I mean, you can really tell they took their time, like, you know, building out this quest line. You know, the dialogue is fantastic. You know, the characters are, you know, amazing. The voice acting is really well done. So I've kind of been thinking, you know, the Crimson Fleet actually just took our ship. Like, I wonder if they put a tracking device on our ship. You know what I mean? I feel like they secretly know what the hell's going on, but they're just kind of playing along as well. I don't know. I just got a sneaky suspicion that's what's going on here. Or like, when we, you know, find the legacy or during that mission, you know, they're gonna kind of like reveal that to us.
It's tough not seeing any action. Securing a station like this. I've heard the technology in this station would make the FCC.
Anything new to report?
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
How is Mast reacting to the whole thing?
As you probably guessed, not very well. Keeping Mast out of the loop regarding this particular mission has proven exceptionally difficult. But we've managed to keep your involvement in the dark. Sparing the lives of the soldiers on SY-920 has definitely made our position with the top brass much easier. And on behalf of the United Colonies and Commander Natara, I thank you.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
You mean time is short?
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
He believes...
The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
I'm pleased that you're finally taking you seriously. They're finally taking you seriously.
The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the Lock, touched off by Jasper Crix, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and Mast will authorize an all-out assault.
Of course I am, but it's a calculated risk.
There's so much going on in this quest. It's actually pretty insane. Like,
it's long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
all right, so we got a nice XP boost from that. I mean, not a lot, but a decent amount. So we gotta travel to Neon next.
There's been rumors of soldiers smuggling personal items into the station. I doubt it. UC Marines are way too
Fuck is she talking from? All right, so we're gonna head on over to Neon for the very first time. I'm extremely excited. Can't wait to see what the city looks like. So we're gonna hop on over here to the frontier, undock, and head on over there. We're about to land at Neon, which is like a cyberpunk type, you know, city. You know, like drugs and crime and all that stuff. It's like Vegas. It's like the pleasure city. Welcome to Neon. All right, so we're gonna exit the ship. I'm gonna swap my or take off my spacesuits. We'll probably just wear that for now.
For me, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
But I wanted to... Alright, well that's pretty fucking sick, I'm not gonna lie. Looks like we got the space technician over there. Neon security. We got a couple guys standing here. Looks like we gotta scan ourselves in.
What's this about? Cut the act. Snippers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped in.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
So I wonder if like the security force in here is like bot, you know, like they do the bidding of a specific faction. Speak to Nashar and jail. So we got a little new mission. Our products, your life, one dream. All right, this is so damn sick. Got a hotel.
The heart of the settled system.
Your ultimate discovery. Step through the door.
I'm gonna pop in. I'm gonna just look around for a quick second.
To Euphorica after work tonight?
Nah, I'm feeling a little burnt out.
Hello there! Let me know if
How
you
about
need
hitting up the
anything.
rooftops?
Welcome to Sick Hearts Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
What exactly do you sell?
The question should really be, what don't we sell? We carry a wide assortment of equipment perfectly suitable for stellar exploration and extraplanetary excursions. Best selection in Neon.
I take every artifact you have.
I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed. Thank you for noticing. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical. Sure, and going in, I expected it to be expensive. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something?
And buy something. Alright, let's see what you got, bro.
If you don't see it, you don't need it.
I'm gonna browse his inventory. Pretty sick. So kind of like the basic suits. I don't know why, but I get like Jedi vibes with that. So nothing like, it's more for like, you know, like corpo type shit, apparel and whatnot. You know, just your basic vendor, nothing really too special. Got Stroud Eklund.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in the movie.
Alright, so we got another mission that popped up.
Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? 3 times. Gilbane ATMs are spread throughout when contacted, the Lux Site agent said it's going to be one heck of a show. Remember, get their music wherever slates are sold.
I gotta say, this looks so damn cool. Alright, what I'm gonna do real quick, I'm gonna hop on over to
Best engineers and designers to guarantee
the showroom.
Yes, how can I help you today? On behalf of Stroud Eklund, I'd like to welcome you to our showroom today. Our company prides itself as the industry leader in spacecraft production. We use groundbreaking technology to give us a significant advantage over our competitors. You can configure your desired spacecraft at any one of our conveniently located kiosks. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to help.
I can't believe they make you memorize all that nonsense. That's a pretty long-winded way of asking if I want to buy a ship.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Feel free to have a look around our showroom. I'll be right here if you need me.
Have you ever met Walter Stroud?
He's been to Neon a few times, but I haven't had the pleasure of his company for more than a few minutes at the most. What I can say is that, despite what's been reported by the media, Mr. Stroud is a rational luminary with uniquely future-forward vision. Actually, I've been working here for only 2 years. Previously, I was an Arboron sales representative, but that type of work wasn't for me. I could never relate to the type of clientele that purchases weapons. But spacecraft have always held a certain fascination in my mind. It was comfortable working under Ryujin's banner, but despite all of my requests, they wouldn't transfer me to the Taiyo Astroneering Division. And so, here we are. May all your journeys be safe ones.
So these are actually pretty cool. Well, actually, I'm gonna go back real quick. I'm gonna browse. I'm not gonna buy anything, but I'm gonna browse the ships that they have. Privateer. Trebuchet. Galileo. It's pretty sick. Damn, bro, it's massive. I'm not gonna build anything. I just kind of want to look. Get all these damn Stroud pieces. What the hell? Yeah, at some point, you know, I'm probably gonna do like a Stroud Eklund like build, ship build. So I'll probably come back there at some point in time and do a full customization of my ship from like top to bottom. We got the Trade Authority over here. Mining League. It's like a little restaurant. Some apartments.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Queen seems to be everywhere? It's because they house it outposts.
Got those two.
Walk amongst us peasants? What do they want?
He said he wanted to personally thank us for our contributions to the city.
Those
and
taxes
for
we
our
pay are a
continued
sham,
support.
so he can line his ivory trade tower with another layer of gold. Makes me sick. Feel like making a purchase today? Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
So this is the guy we had to talk to.
Rosa Newell is my wife. We own this place together. Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh,
I don't know why I asked that, because I already knew that.
You don't have to pretend you haven't been to his poor excuse for a store off of Bayou Plaza. Oh, I don't have a problem with his place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe.
How do you keep your place safe?
By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money. I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
I'm gonna ask him a few more questions.
I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control.
So I was
the Freestar
right.
Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city.
So it's pretty interesting. I called it. I was like, I feel like when I walked in, I was like, I felt like the security is gonna be corrupt. So I guess like the Freestar, if we were a ranger, you know, we would kind of be in here trying to serve justice.
I arrived in
Or
Neon
be the ones to do
almost,
that.
What, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbas processing, and that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since. Best deals in town.
All right, let's see what this guy has. Basic suits. So nothing like, nothing out of the ordinary, or just nothing spectacular. We got a liquor store. All right, here's the Freestar Ranger outpost, which is kind of cool. But we're gonna head on down here. Kind of stay on track, we'll try and complete this quest.
Stay safe, buddy.
I don't want to get too sidetracked. Oh, we got the techno music popping.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested, but you're asking almost double the going rate.
What? You think this stuff falls from the sky?
Look, I've bought more on the street before, and I've never paid this much.
Still cheaper than buying it at the Astro.
You looking to get zoned?
What does that mean, lady?
Walking away.
Yeah, you know, dusted, glazed,
Oh.
frosted. Hi. If you aren't here to buy some Aurora, then what the heck do you want? Really? You're just gonna blurt it out like that? Good God. Since it's obvious you're the rook that Delgado sent, I'm gonna save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
Who said no one's taking you seriously, lady?
Are you serious? You're just gonna completely blow me off like that. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech. Benjamin Bayou, Neon's esteemed mayor, or administrator, or whatever the hell you want to call him. He's also the greediest bastard you'll ever meet. Got his fingers in everyone's business, and the muscle to back it up. The only reason I'm allowed to operate on Neon is because I pay well to keep my involvement off his radar. The last thing I need right now is an amateur like you getting me kicked off world. That's the way it's gonna be, huh? Fine. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
The hell is the fucking underbelly and the power core?
Some fancy name the brain-trusted Generdyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable. Beneath your feet, genius. It's the lowest level of Neon. Generdyne and Xenofresh are down there, along with some of the finest cuisine in the city. Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord,
just point me in the right direction, lady.
Bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
Why should I bother doing this for you? You've been treating us like shit.
The elevator doesn't exactly go to the top floor in that head of yours, does it? Everything in the Crimson Fleet is accomplished through a decent helping of give and take. As in, I'm not going to give you the information to get your precious data unless you take this virus and upload it like I asked. Well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
Research, so we can do this high-speed wireless data collection siphon should make the job.
It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place. You should be asking what won't you need it for. The facility is closed to the general public, and they keep all of their important files encrypted. Not to mention the fact that there's going to be all sorts of nasty security inside you're going to want to bypass. The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate.
All right, so we got to locate evidence to extort Komiko.
Pretty laid-back club over in Ebbside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young, but sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course. The rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why. Businesswoman, tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou and having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphorica. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature.
She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants.
I'm over here dancing to this damn music.
Nepotism gets him the job at Generdyne as their chief technician, yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give them more on a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight. Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right? Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli, where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years. You're not the only one. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis. Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit? Not even close. The answer you were looking for isn't another corporation. It's a person. It's good old Benny Bayou. That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie and the sorry excuse for a city. Generdyne's no different. All off the books, of course. How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts, I can promise you that. Don't let Komiko push you around. She isn't as tough as she seems.
Alright, so we got an optional task. We gotta locate evidence to extort Ayumi Komiko. Then we gotta ask Micah about Komiko's whereabouts. Let me see if I can grab a few missions. I don't need to do this. Alright, so we're gonna head on back to the alleyways. I just gotta say, there is so much damn dialogue. I know I've said that plenty of times on this playthrough, but it amazes me every single time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted. Hey, it's your ass, not mine on the line. Whole area's gone to hell. Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. I mean, yeah, they'll rob you blind, but at least they let you live. They're bad news, but compared to disciples, positive angels. Sure. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart. Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
We got a lot of credits, guys. I'm not worried. Kinda did give us we got a little side mission. But he kinda did, you know, give us a heads up. Alright, so we're gonna head on over to... We're gonna go this way. We got Gal Bank.
Kevin Anastas is running into some trouble. Word to the wise? You don't want a piece of that.
So we got another mission that just popped up. What's going on? That's what I love about these games is the fact that, and look at all these freaking corporations. But I love about this game is you just wander around the world and then like you hear a conversation and then a mission pops up.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago. Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th person I've turned away this year. What a waste. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here. I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division. Unfortunately, no. I'm in third on the corporate ladder. One step above me is Ayumi Komiko. She's the COO of the company. And then there's Kaito Harada, our esteemed CEO who never seems to be around.
Breaking even is better than being out of business.
You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayu, Administrator Bayu's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
Look, this is my point. There is so much damn dialogue, man. It's actually insane.
I can give you 117 reasons. Our employees. If Genodyne goes completely under, how many of them will lose their jobs? How many might get cut in a restructure? My position puts me in charge of the welfare of our personnel. I can't in good conscience allow that to happen to them. Isn't it obvious? Administrator Bayu clearly leaned on Ms. Komiko to get his brother hired. It's nepotism in action. None whatsoever. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayu, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
If you're worried about this company, then send that report to Administrator Bayu.
It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayu is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayu might be able to put aside his ego and look at this from a business perspective.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's tough, man.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground.
We might end up. We might have just got this guy killed.
For helping
but
me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything
we'll
else
find
you
out,
need,
I guess.
Any questions at all, feel free to ask. The span above the city is outfitted with a specially developed electromagnetic absorption system. When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is instantly distributed across the grid to prevent overload. The energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers to ensure all of the negative and positive strikes are equalized. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive storage cells in Neon's underbelly, from which it's parceled out and used for power. As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble, ask away. I've only been working here for a few years now, and she's been my boss the entire time. Well, the big boss is our CEO, Mr. Harada. But I've actually never met him. He lives somewhere in New Atlantis, I think. She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down. Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line.
Yeah, we're gonna try and persuade him.
Discuss company matters like this.
All right, there's no reason for us to have a problem, is there? I know you're going to tell me eventually. Why not save yourself some time and tell me now?
I don't have time for this.
I kind of want to go with this one, but...
Yeah, I hope so. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay? Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is.
This guy is definitely gonna get killed.
Sure, no problem. Hope to see you again soon.
All right, so we gotta go in here. The cool freaking office space, I'm not gonna lie.
Excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
Well, they got fucking security right here. Alright, I'm gonna wait till this security guard looks the other way, and then I'm gonna try and steal this shit. Can you see me? Alright.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the set of systems.
You better watch your damn mouth, lady. All right, so we got that. So we can return this to Lieutenant Toft. We can also use evidence to extort Komiko. All right, so we're gonna head on over here and ask this person about Komiko. It's crazy to think like we're not even playing the main quest right now. It's so I mean, there's just so much content.
You're really going to walk on by and miss out on a chance to experience Euphorica?
Damn, lady.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
You kidding? Chimera, all day. Why do you think I'm here? Those
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
You're floating on frickin' cloud nine. I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
No, not this again.
Like that anyway.
You people should leave
Come on,
her
lady,
alone.
fucking tell
what
us.
What do you want with her?
Gifted.
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one.
Nah, it's true, lady.
You debt collectors are low-life assholes.
Whoa,
She's
whoa.
broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street. The Crimson Fleet?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my, I'm sorry.
Better tell me where she is.
I didn't mean anything by it, really.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out, but, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. Of
That
course,
easy, lady.
access to the
That's all you
lounge
gotta
is
do.
going to cost you. And I'm not changing my mind about that.
How much is gonna 5,000 credits? I ought to just shoot you in the head.
Excellent.
Oh my god,
Then
bro.
here's your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort.
Well, I'd have just blown her damn head off and walked in. I don't want to order a drink. Shit should be free. Fucking charge me 5,000 credits. Alright, well, here she is.
Yeah. What do you want? You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
Help me, or this evidence of your scheme with Bayou ends up on SSNN. So I don't know if we should do that, because we also have that optional task, or we have that. We could bring that evidence to Lieutenant Toft. So I don't know if we use it here, then we can't give it to her.
The Crimson Fleet, huh? This is interesting. So tell me, what does Delgado need with my Pastor Genodyne?
Can we come to some kind of financial arrangement?
No. You don't just waltz in here and throw the Crimson
bro.
Fleet onto the table without giving answers. If Delgado wants in, and I'm going to put my ass on the line, I want
Yeah, lady, but you need
everything out
money,
in the-
right? Fuck. Alright.
So, let me get this straight. You want me to sneak you into Genodyne so you can steal the only profitable piece of technology the company's come up with in decades. If you expect me to take a risk like that, then it's going to cost you some major credits. Yes, you do. Short of taking it off my dead body, which would never happen thanks to my Syoga buddies here. You don't pay.
All right, guys, what are we guessing here? What's how much is it gonna be? We can't even see it, so I mean the digits don't even fit.
You've got yourself a deal. Here, take this
That's not too
pass.
bad.
It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it.
Well, so we ended up paying less, or giving her less credits than the fucking chick that was giving us a members lounge pass. I thought I was gonna have to pay like 10,000 credits. I'd have just blow this chick's head off. Which you could if you wanted to. I would probably just save the game first and then do it. Alright, so we can go through the storage entrance. Since we're playing as a Vanguard United Colonies, I'm not gonna really delve too much into the side quest in Neon right now. What the hell? But, you know, at some point in time, you know, I could come back here and do it like later in the game. What the hell, bro? Got a couple of shops. All right, so we got in via the pass. Proceed to the power core. I know I said this before, but the vents are hilariously massive. Like, you can literally just walk inside. I'm assuming we probably need to be a little bit... use some stealth here. Can we go this way? No. Alright, so we gotta go back this way. Oh, fuck. So they didn't spot me. I think we're... I don't think I have to sneak around. I just didn't know. I didn't want to fucking like walk... Oh, fuck, bro. I guess... Nope, never mind. I was completely fucking wrong. So am I gonna have to fucking kill everybody in here? I guess no one heard that shit. So we could have snuck down into that ventilation, damn it. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Alright, so I think I'm going the right way. This place is like a damn maze. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna sneak around this way.
Someone's snooping around.
Oh, we killed the UC guy.
Where'd you go?
No, you aren't.
Yo, this is hopeless. I'm out.
Holy fuck, bro. I mean, how the hell are you supposed to sneak around in here? There's fucking like 30 million people.
Hey, the grid's been running for 70 years. It's going to take a hell of a lot more than a few bad relays to shut that thing. What the hell do I do? So this is a problem. Take it. Oh,
Yeah, run, bitch. Yeah. Dude, what the hell just happened? Why were there so many people right there? Alright, so we're gonna... conduction grid description. The conduction grid is an electromagnetic absorption system utilizing the shroud suspended above neon as a lightning conduction array. When a lightning discharge is created between the array and the troposphere, the energy is dispersed evenly across the system's receptors, yada yada yada. Going over the current power core status. Conduction grid plans are highly classified as a safety precaution. They are encoded with 512-bit hollow matrix encryption. If encryption is required, please obtain a cipher from Chief Technician Brayson Bayou in our section. Alright, so we gotta locate Brayson. I wish, you know, you could pick up like aid stuff or like food and stuff. I wish you could just drink it instead of like just taking it. Alright, so we got some fucking robots in here. So I wonder if we could shut them off. I'm talking about shooting on sight. So we're gonna get up these fucking stairs somehow. Oh my god, bro. How did I not get caught? And there's a fucking vent right there I could have taken. How did I not get caught? Whoa, bro. Permanently grants the recipe for the Chem Red Amp, which increases physical and energy resistance, melee damage, and speed for a limited time.
Stop! Please! Don't shoot. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. There's no need for all this violence.
How did you know I was here for the encryption cipher?
When you accessed the computer in the power core, it sent a notification to me here. I knew you were coming, I just didn't know when. Look, there's no need to be angry with me. I'm on your side. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him.
All right, we already know who his brother is.
I think you could safely say that most of Neon would agree. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out.
You should take him out.
Yeah, that would be nice. You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need.
41A18.
I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same.
Get the hell out of here, bro.
Thanks again for the talk. It really helped.
Fuck out of here. All right. That's so funny. I mean, you could literally take everything. He's got a pack of smokes. All right, let's stop fucking around here. All right, we uploaded the virus. According to last month's budget reports, you've spent over 10,000 credits and have nothing to show at the review. This has to stop. For the last 2 years, you've been promising some kind of quote-unquote breakthrough. You have absolutely nothing to show for your supposed efforts. I spoke to Mr. Harada, and we're both very disappointed, but willing to give you another chance. Brayson, we've had to pull storage cell 4 offline again today for a full diagnostic. According to our figures, it's reporting only a 93% efficiency rating, which indicates that it's slowly but surely in a process of degradation. Alright, so I'm gonna come over here real quick. Alright, there's nothing there. Can we go? I guess we could go to his penthouse. It's so damn cool. I don't know what the fuck that is, but
What's up?
I'm flying right now.
where's the DJ? All those people are fucked up.
Ah, there you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss. It's obvious you're here to meet someone.
Damn, we could have went to his
Fortunately
penthouse.
for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Genodyne's systems.
So he was expecting us.
Well, yes. You didn't think your little foray into Genodyne would go completely undetected, did you? All too well. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus is quite impressive. It will cost me tens of thousands of credits to remove. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capabilities for granted.
Why do you care if the Crimson Fleet steals?
Because, like the majority of revenue-generating businesses in the city, I have a vested interest in Genodyne's profits. But more importantly than simply losing money, I don't like anything in my city being interfered with without my approval. Probably. But do you want to know why that's not going to happen? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts. How to get the deal done with finesse. No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Shoot first, take whatever you want, and ask questions later. That's not how I do business. It may seem that way, but for every rival I've had thrown into the ocean, I've made 2 times as many legitimate deals. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive.
What will happen to them?
You don't have to worry about that in the least. You point me to our little mole, and I'll do the rest. You don't even have to get your hands dirty.
Ah, da 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 do do do.
Brayson? Interesting. And here I thought my dear brother was simply a coward. Perhaps I've misjudged Brayson. No matter. I'll deal with him soon enough. So, I assume this concludes our little arrangement, and you'll be leaving our fair city. Oh, when you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regards.
Alright, so we gotta go locate Estelle at Madame Sauvage's place. So I don't know, it's pretty interesting. There's so many different options we can kind of choose. Just makes the replayability so much. There's so much replayability to this game. Yeah, lady, you're fucking high as shit. Sauvage.
I wasn't doing anything.
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astral Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice. Can you believe the nerve of that smug son of a bitch? Man is priceless. Well, I was hoping we'd celebrate your return with some drinks and a pile of Aurora. I was about to start partying early when Boone Morgan tipped me off that Bayou was on his way down with some neon security goons. I'm pretty sure I missed him by less than a minute. Left a ton of good stuff behind, damn it. You're not the least bit concerned that he found the virus and figured out where we were meeting that quickly. Must be nice to be so naive.
It was for the Crimson Fleet, so it benefits us all.
Well, I'm glad someone's happy. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Generdyne is gone. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I have no way to pay it all back.
Who do I owe money to?
That's pretty cool of you to offer, but I know what he's gonna say.
Sorry, Estelle. This was your scheme. You're on your own.
Believe me, he's not gonna be much help. Look, I was hoping you'd pick up on what I was trying to ask, but the hell with it. I'll just ask. Can you cut me in for a little bit of cash you're making on this job? I mean, I did get you inside and practically hand you the data on the grid. I appreciate that, I really do. Having each other's back is what makes the fleet stronger, you know? How much are you willing to part with?
I'll give you 2,000, Blady. I've been spending so much fucking money
here. I
here.
was hoping for, but thanks all the same. At least you gave a crap enough to cut me in at all. All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And hey, you won't be hearing Rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me.
Did Benjamin Bayou completely ruin your plans to use the virus?
Completely ruined? Nah. I was hoping it would stay on Generdyne's mainframe for the long term, but hey, at least it's already fed me a huge amount of data. Nix really knows what he's doing, though he charged me about 6 months worth of earnings. With any luck, I'll be able to recoup my costs in no time.
So what's next for you?
I hear things are heating up back at the Key, so I might fire up my bird and head over to check things out. Rumor has it that Delgado has some solid info on the Crix's legacy story he's been hawking for the last few years. If there's even a chance that it's true, I want to be there when Shinya Voss starts splitting the loot, if you catch my meaning. Now, how did I know you were going to ask me that? Honestly, Doesn't matter if I believe that Crix's legacy exists or not. What's important is that I believe in Delgado. If the man thinks that chasing shadows is gonna make us rich, then who the hell am I to judge, right? I mean, I'm not gonna jump off a cliff for him or anything, but hey, he needs an extra ship at his side, he's got it. Put in a good word to Delgado for me, will ya?
Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna pull up the mission tab. So we gotta return to the key. Alright guys, well, we're gonna end the episode there. We're gonna head on over to the key and the next episode, and hopefully, well, I guess we're kind of getting close to the end of this quest line. So it's gonna be interesting to see how everything unfolds between like the United Colonies and the Crimson Fleets. But I can kind of feel like we're getting close to the end, so it's gonna be interesting. But you know, I hope you guys are enjoying the content, and if you are, you know, smash that like button, drop a comment down below. You know, I'm thinking about doing a live stream here, you know, in the near future. You know, I want to kind of interact with a couple of you guys, kind of do like a chill stream where we just kind of, you know, sit back, relax, do some side quests, kind of chat it up a little bit. But I figured I want to kind of get through the main faction quests right here before I start doing that, you know, do a live stream. But we'll see. You know, I might do one more episode and then do a live stream, but I'll kind of see where we're at and kind of make a judgment call. But you know, with that being said, take care guys, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one.